All right. Anyway, welcome back, everybody, and welcome back, Doge. Quick recap from last session. Uh, you've taken the job from the trader who offers you info on Right Fix and its distribution. He wanted a massive lump sum in exchange for $5,000. However, your group was not willing to pay that cost. Instead, he offered you an alternative. If you did a job for him, uh, he would give you the information you asked for. Uh, the trader's business was in cartel territory, and it was essentially being extorted. He was hoping to see a weakening of cartel influence in his neighborhood, essentially. And he asked that you organize with his bartender to strike 3 different cartel fronts in the area. Essentially, just go in, smash up the place, and beat up any cartel members there. Hopefully, to draw the attention of the cartel away from him and make them withdraw some of their forces and sort of consolidate against any potential future attacks. Your group had just attacked one of these cartel fronts, a laundromat, where you planned out your assault in good time, and it went off with almost out a hitch. You went in, cleared the laundromat with only a few injuries to your name, and even without the assistance of Eric. Thus, as Eric meets up with you all at the laundromat, having finally sorted out his costume issue, you're all ready for the next front.
He spent some time getting blood for the costume.
Had to make sure it was immaculate.
There we are.
So since we beat up all the thugs here, can we rob the place of any valuables?
Yes, absolutely. You've already discovered the safe in the main offices last session. There was a few $100s in there, as well as not necessarily the deeds to this place, but like records for the ownership, essentially. Essentially, sort of phony corporation to own this building without a direct tie to the cartel.
Hey, Red, are you gonna take their guns?
I think it would be a good idea to at least relieve them of it so that they don't use them against us. As for keeping them long term, no, not really.
Well, you could sell them to get extra money, right?
I don't really have enough contacts to reliably sell weapons.
We could just sell them the guns and stuff, trade them in.
That's
That's what I usually do.
Well, then, by all means, why don't you do that then? I'm sure we could find some appropriate use for the funds. Besides, you could probably get a better deal than I could.
You do know that one request, of course, was to smash up the storefront, essentially. So before you depart, that is one thing you need to do.
Jocelyn has no problem doing that with her bike.
All right. How are you smashing the place up?
It's basically cycling around. She wants to, instead of like a bull in a china shop, a bike in a laundromat.
All right. So you're just like you're zooming
Stancing
around
off, yeah, slamming into things, like
bouncing off of it.
Bouncing off them, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. All right.
And then for extra added measure, she'll make sure that the The washers are effectively turned on and like stuffed, so they flood.
Okay. So you're trying to get some water damage on the place too.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
do it
Okay.
all.
All
Do it
right.
all.
All right. Yeah. Absolutely. You get some water damage in on the place. Um. But yeah, you spend some time trashing it. Jet, you've been collecting the guns, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so you've got yourself an assortment of handguns and shotguns. Liza, what are you doing as the rest of you sort of trash the place and wait for Eric to catch up?
Hmm. I think she'll take a moment to come in here and see if there's any useful information on this computer in here.
Alright. You boot up the computer. You get a nice little view of DOS as it sort of slowly cranks up. There's like a little almost Rolodex of floppy disks there that you can insert into the PC to load up any records. It takes some time, but most of it seems to be essentially earning reports. It seems that this laundromat is pulling in a lot more cash than a laundromat should. A lot more cash.
She will download the file onto an empty floppy disk and take it.
All right. You take the file off onto an empty floppy disk.
And maybe she can get a little bit of extra cash from the information broker for that.
All right. But eventually, Eric. You're inside the building. Eric, you arrive at the laundromat. The rest of you see a man wearing a Freddy Krueger costume enter the building.
It's about time you showed up.
Sorry to keep you waiting. He adjusts his striped shirt. It took a bit to get this ironed out and then wrinkled again.
I mean, it's gotta get tatted and messed up this night anyway.
Old habits die hard.
Well, I must say you look gruesome.
Thanks, I hate it.
Liza, look. This is a very convincing burn victim.
I was going more for enigmatic murderer, but fair enough.
A burn victim who murders people. Okay, it's a bit strange, but
It's a Western thing. It's hot with the kids right now.
perhaps it's something I haven't seen yet.
Well, now that I'm here, why don't we get to making some of them victims instead?
I think you better stay away from the candy, Eric.
I can't.
It's Halloween.
Oh, I thought you were alluding to the fact that they put jokes in candy. Alright.
Well, we have 2 more places to go. I suppose we should get a move on. The night is young, but it will not stay that way.
The bartender joins you all in the laundromat, eyeing the damage to the place as well as the water trickling from all the washing machines, slowly swamping the floor. Well done. That is exactly what I was expecting.
Well, did what we could. They put up a bit of a fight. Maybe we should get the jump on them much better next time.
Hopefully word hasn't spread to the other locations. Well, where to next? There's a gas station and a grocery store waiting for you.
Maybe the gas station first, then the grocery store. We could pick up some stuff for the trip back.
Sounds fair to me.
She nods. Alright, follow me. It's just a short
Oh.
walk. Oh, yes.
One more thing. Eric looks around for a wet floor sign and puts it down.
There is indeed a wet floor sign. It's behind the register with some other like cleaning supplies. But yeah, you guys head out to follow the bartender through the Halloween streets. Yeah. More excitingly, the temperature seems to plummet as you walk. Normally, this is Florida. There's really only one type of weather, hot and muggy. Though now it's got a brisk, almost January chill.
Is it always sunset as well?
It's always sunset in Miami, Florida. That is correct. Yeah, there's never any like actual nighttime. It's just permanent sunset. No, that's chill.
No, it goes to night only if the plot demands it.
But yeah, no, there's a chill in the air as even through your costumes, or especially as they're not particularly weather resilient costumes, you feel the chill. But you arrive at the gas station without any issue. Let me you guys over to the new map. You stand across from the gas station, across from the parking lot. You can see the lights are on, and it seems to be currently in use, in manned, open. It's currently open. There we go. You see figures moving around inside through the glass windows. 6 figures, to be precise. You should be able to see.
Yep.
3 Asian men in impeccable suits sort of square off against 3 cartel members.
Is it like a gunfight or is it a...
No, it's just a sort of menacing intimidation.
It would seem that the accuser has beat us here. Should we let the 2 slug it out and deal with whatever's left, or do you think we should go now? She'll ask the bartender.
Maybe we can come up with a plan to get them start fighting amongst themselves. Something to put up the tension.
The bartender shrugs. This seems more like an intimidation, sort of let their presence known kind of business. Typical amongst criminals. As for what we should do, bartender gives you a sort of like open palm shrug. I'm afraid I've already used as much Radio Star tonight as I can.
Hey, Chet.
Yeah.
Can you talk through your paper?
No.
No, it's a shame.
But let me see if I can get a closer look. And he'll, peel a piece of paper off of his arm.
Yeah, let me get you your colony. Oh, I think you deleted your colonies from the other map, didn't you?
I want to use like a piece of normal paper.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
I'm not gonna have like a physical.
Yeah. Okay. You peel the paper off and send it out.
Okay. But what I can do is that it can hear, and then I can relay it back to you.
I got an idea, but it's not something that I can do.
I have one as well, but let's hear your idea first.
Well, I figure we've already hit up one of the places, so why don't we put in a call to pretend to be that place, saying the Yakuza hit us up? That should start a fight. We just need to find a way to give this place a call. I'm looking at whether our good friend here can pull a phone out of a special box of his. We just need someone sounding gruff and talking a bit with a bit of a Spanish accent. I think you could pull it off, right, Jet?
You know, that leads right into what I was thinking. All we need to do is fire a single shot through the window at one of the Yakuza, and, well, they will assume that they are under attack, and the two should begin slugging it out.
Before we do anything, I want to see if I know anybody in there. So he'll send his paper jet, kind of flying in, maybe like underneath a crack of a door or something, just to get a look at the Yakuza that are in there.
Alright. You can sort of like send it against the glass and underneath the door. The Yakuza in there seem typical, like, sort of foot soldier Yakuza. No more than just extremely violent thugs. You don't really recognize any of them.
Do they? Would I know, like the rank of these people? Like, are they wearing
Foot
like
soldier.
any
Yeah.
badges?
No,
or...
no, no. These are foot soldiers.
Okay, so they're just grunts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, their rank is foot soldier.
Mm-hmm. I don't. It doesn't seem like it's anybody important in there.
Eric would just ask the bartender if they know the number for this place or this phone here.
No. I'm not omniscient, and I don't keep a track of every...
Is there a payphone?
There's a payphone, yes, just down the
Hey,
road.
you're about paper, right? Why can't you just make some yellow pages? Come on.
Well, it doesn't provide information. I can make. He'll peel a piece of paper off his skin with like fake numbers and stuff, but
Would
doesn't have any real information.
would a phone book have numbers for places like this?
Yes, this is a business.
Eric pulls out his pocket phone book.
You have a pocket phone book.
Not with the power of a plot, yes.
Okay, alright, yeah. Alright, you can spend a plot... Yes, you pull out your pocket phone book if you spend a plot point.
Oh, it's a good thing I carry this when I need it.
As you fetch out a massive tome of, I guess, all of the businesses in Miami.
It's like when they used to have the wallets that when they folded out, it had like loads of pictures on it. It's the same, but with like phone
Like
numbers.
business cards, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, you have the number for the business.
Oh, here's the number you need, Jocelyn.
Well, I'm not a dude, so Jet, you're gonna have to make the call.
He does not sound like in the slightest any bit like
Hispanic.
yeah.
Well, maybe
he has
you
an
can...
Asian accent.
He's
Well,
a very Asian accent.
Yeah, but you've got that paper stuff. Can't you just fold it in a few different ways to make the sound coming out sound like them?
That sounds crazy. And we're strangers.
Maybe I can pull something out to help us. Jack, can you make me a box?
Yeah. He'll peel a few papers off of his arm and make a very thin box.
Alright. Eric will attempt to pull out something that is capable of changing Jet's voice to what they need.
I'm gonna need a really, really high precision roll here.
Yeah, let's
That's
go with
gonna
BB.
be a 12. I'm gonna need a 12 on your
Let's
precision.
A
pull-
12? Whoa.
Let's pull something out that's not from this time period. Let's go.
Whatever voice changes back then.
Can I even roll 12? I can. Okay. If I roll 2 6s. No. Oh well, with a shot.
Unfortunately, you reach into the box, and what you fetch out, it's not a high-tech voice changer. No, What it is, however, is a bunch. It's like essentially like a travel guide of like a bunch of Hispanic slang.
Wait a minute. I've got an idea. If I can make the call.
There's a payphone just down the road. The bartender points it out.
Oh, but what I can do is, well, I know how to speak Japanese. I could just, because I'm assuming it's the cartel's location. So
It is the cartel's
if
location.
if I call and I scream, you know, something
I
in Japanese on the phone,
Yeah,
maybe it
what
will
if
startle them.
What if you said in a Japanese accent, "Hey, we've just hit up the laundromat. How are you guys doing over there?" Maybe that might cause them to.
Or got your guys at the laundromat.
Well, pretend that you're talking to the yakuza over here, to imply
Well,
that.
that wouldn't make sense because they wouldn't be the ones answering the phone.
Oh,
Oh,
Well,
No,
they
the,
would be if they would be hitting up the place and have dealt with the cartel here, right? They'd be picking up the phone. So you need to imply that the yakuza should be hitting up this place, or should have done their job at least.
But again, it still wouldn't make sense unless I start talking right away, without giving them a chance to answer.
Well, you gotta do it.
Alright.
Just say something along the lines of, "Hey, we've hit up the laundromat. How are you guys doing on your side? You hit up the grocery store yet?"
you know,
I meant the gas station.
you could always just pretend to be one of their, pretend to be their girlfriend. That could also work.
That's what I was thinking earlier on.
Jet will walk over to the payphone, wherever it is.
Yeah, it's just down the road. It's not on the map here, so for simplicity's sake, just assume you walk down the road slightly, to essentially halfway down the block, and there's a payphone there. It's got the classic, like blue payphone thing. You have some you put some change into the payphone, and who exactly are you trying to ring up? You trying to ring up the business?
I don't carry any change, but I will do is I'll fold up a piece of paper to look like a coin,
Of course, yeah.
and then he'll put his paper coin in, and
Yeah, okay,
it'll
sure.
be just heavy enough to trip the
Literally a
sensor.
Monopoly money, but in coin form.
Yeah. And then he'll take Eric's tome of numbers and dial it.
Certainly, okay. Yeah, you call up. You get a few rings, and then there's a click as somebody picks up the receiver on the other end. Hola?
And then he'll say in like a very his stereotypical accent, like bigger than what he has. Got your guys at the laundromat.
There's a pause, and then mierda as there's a click as somebody hangs up on the receiver again. Those of you still posted outside the gas station, you can almost hear muffled shouting from one of the back rooms as everyone is suddenly sort of on guard. The cartel members reach for weapons underneath their clothing, and as soon as the Yakuza see that, they do the same, drawing out sort of like nunchucks, machetes, axes, that kind of thing. As tensions are high. However, no one's willing to make the first move. And,
Alright, at this point, Liza will reach into her purse and pull out her small Makarov.
Mhm.
And she'll be like, and now to light the fuse. And she's not going to shoot, like, at anyone in particular. Like, she's not going to, like, aim for anybody. She's just going to shoot, like, for the window. Before she does, she'll say, alright, everyone get down and hide. Get out of sight. And so I guess like to crouch down, like maybe like behind these bushes or something.
Yeah, there's
It's a good
bushes
thing these
here.
bushes
There's a
are
trash. There's
Yeah.
good for the.
It's like-
Good thing there's tactical bushes here. Oh, oops.
I guess I would be down here somewhere.
It's like
Oh,
I
yeah,
need
the
to
payphone
reveal
at
this
the-
guy now that Jocelyn stepped in. All right.
And yeah, she'll say, "Ready?"
Oh, oops. The bartender is also going to crouch down.
And she'll pull out the little Makarov she has, and bam, right through the glass.
All right. The
Elbow
glass.
tucked down behind the payphone.
The glass doesn't like shatter apart. It is a small caliber bullet, but it does blow a hole into the window itself. Shards tinkling across the ground. There's shouts of alarm as everyone immediately ducks and takes cover, as no one's sure which side is shooting. They just know that they don't want to be the target. There's an immediate sort of brawl that occurs between the Yakuza and the cartel members. And for a moment, it seems like they're evenly matched. However, Jocelyn, you notice that in the back room, this individual grabs what appears to be like a small, almost cut down automatic weapon. He has a sort of like
It's like an MP5 or something.
no, it's more like a sort of like an M3 from the World War II.
Oh shit!
Yeah, essentially more like an antique or a surplus weapon than like a modern military weapon.
Yeah.
And
Does it have like a belt attached to it, or is it just like a?
no, M3, like it's the small.
Oh, MP, the submachine gun.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
As he kicks open the door, and there's an immediate hail of gunfire, which catches this Yakuza here out in the open, as his body is flung back, multiple bullets just sort of peppering him, as the two cartel members take cover from their friends' onslaught. And it seems like the tide has turned against the Yakuza. Would you guys like to do anything, or would you like to essentially just let this play out?
I think we go down to the next location before that they can call their buddies.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll come back here and mop up whoever's left.
All right.
Well, and so Liza will just like kind of run away, pretending like like she's just
Fleeing
trick-or-treater out.
gunfighter.
Yeah.
The bartender doesn't quite do that. They sort of just stride away imperiously. Yeah. The night continues on. The sun is now dipped below the horizon, and it is fully dark. More interestingly, the cold seems to get worse, as flecks of snow begin to fall from the sky.
bit early for snow.
Late for snows. From what my intelligence says, it should never snow in this part of your country.
Then I
Could
said,
could this be the work of an enemy stand?
I was thinking the same thing.
This must be the work of an enemy stand.
just in case, like, we'd better keep our cool.
No, God.
Oh, come on, Doge!
What?
Keep our cool.
What? You never know what might come.
Puns are the worst, Doge. Puns are the worst. Alright. You arrive at the grocery store. During the trip, the snowfall begins to pick up, as from a trickle, it seems like a full-on snowstorm is starting to build. Wind rips down the streets of Miami, carrying with it flurries of snow. Most of the trick-or-treaters at this point have been driven indoors by the weather and the chill. Only a few hardy souls, like yourself, brave the streets in search of candy, or, in your case, cartel. You arrive at the grocery store, built on the corner of the of the street. It's rather unassuming. A large sign above the entrance proclaims it as the Grains and Stuff, a sort of healthy alternative to the guns and stuff. It's essentially the Whole Foods of Miami.
Of course, the cartel would run something like this. You can tell he's a very loyal guns and stuff customer.
Of course he is. This is what betrays Jet's sensibilities. This is why Jet has his nemesis in the cartel. It's because that they run the grains and stuff.
Can you really call yourself a customer if you don't pay for anything you buy?
I have a tab, I will pay it eventually.
With real money?
I mean, yes. Also, I trade in a lot of guns.
It is the
To be
only
fair, I'm
reason
probably
why.
doing them a service.
It's the only reason why your tab isn't extremely outstanding.
Was the store called Stuff before you started trading in guns to it?
That's a good one. Anyway, let's see what we're dealing with.
You want me to send in another scout, or are we going in?
It's always useful
guns
to
blazing?
have.
All right. He will send another paper jet underneath the door to scout out the grocery store.
You send in another paper jet. There's 3 individuals. One person behind a counter, sort of like leaning on it with both elbows, looks bored out of their mind. 2 cartel members seem to be like looking through produce. They seem to actually just genuinely be shopping, picking up ingredients for dinner from the looks of it.
What's the person doing behind the counter?
They're just bored. They're like sitting there idle, waiting.
Were they reading anything?
No. They're just like staring off into the distance.
Do they notice the jet?
Are you flying it around? I thought you were just sort of like sneaking it under the door.
Yeah, did they notice it?
They don't seem to give any indication that they notice.
Okay, well, it will just fly to the or it will just like stay on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like there's 3 in there. 2 look like customers. 1 looks like maybe the cashier.
Is there any other way in, or is it just through the front door?
He would have seen a door back here.
Well, yes, there's a door back there, sort of like leads to the alley behind.
I can go in through the back.
The ones in there, you said, does it look like cartel members or no?
Did everybody look like a cartel member, or is it just the people who were shopping?
The 2 people that are shopping look like cartel members. The person behind the counter seemed to be like dressed in neo-punk is the best way to call it.
It's an enemy stand user then.
Well, then I suppose I should do a little shopping of my own. And once we are ready, if it's just four of us versus 3, then I don't see any problem.
Might be one in the bathroom, right? There was one in the bathroom last time.
Well, if you suspect the one that is behind the counter might be a stand user?
Oh, that was a joke.
Oh,
I was going to say, I could simply pay for some groceries and put a stop to it.
whatever we decide. Let's get inside. I'm starting to get a chill here.
The stress is far too short for the weather.
And just keep in mind that the person behind the cash might be a regular employee. Out of all the places, I find it hard to believe that they would be doing too many illegal things at a grocery store. Unless they're stuffing this disgusting food with contraband or something.
Okay. And Lysa's going to quickly head inside. And, like, shiver at the door for a moment.
Right. There's a chime that goes off, like the classic door alert that you get. The bing bang. The person at the counter doesn't even look up. They just say, "Welcome to the grains stuff." The two cartel members sort of like eye you up, and sort of like eye the costume, like what the hell is a trick-or-treater doing here, kind of thing.
What is with the weather out there?
Oh, is it?
Come, take look at out here. It's unreal.
This cartel member walks up to the window, and he gives a shout. Hey, it is snowing! His buddy sort of like peeks out from the other shelves, and they sort of like scratch their heads, eyeing the snow. Damn, we're gonna have to walk through that to get back home.
Liza will open the door. Come feel it. It's unreal. I've not seen snow like this in quite some time.
There's a blast as you open the door. The temperature differential sort of sucks you into the building again, as the door slams shut behind you. A flurry of snowflakes and cold, frigid wind, stumbling you, or pushing you stumbling, and slamming the door shut behind you.
God.
Everyone else still outside. The chill begins to set in.
I wanted to do something.
Oh, yeah, go for it. What's
I
up?
want to move, like, cycle around the side,
Mhm.
so I'm not, like, up the side, so I'm not seen by the window to
Gotcha.
land here.
Yeah.
And then I want to take a runner and pretend to crash my bike into the store as if I was, like, sliding on ice and slip and hit this guy here with the bike.
Alright, yeah. Go ahead and roll me power.
Oh, shit, okay.
I mean, you're
Let's do
trying to,
this.
like, smash through, right? So,
Yeah, smash
Yeah,
through.
yeah,
Would
yeah.
you say this is incredibly dangerous?
this is incredibly dangerous.
Right, add an extra 3 to that. That's a 15.
Alright.
I'm trying to play it off as if, you know, it's cold, there's ice outside.
Yeah,
I slip
yeah,
to
yeah,
my
yeah.
bike on the way to the store.
And you do so. And as you do, you crash into the glass, or what you think is the glass.
It's the door here.
Yeah, it's a glass door.
Oh.
Are you?
Oh, it's a glass door.
Yeah. That's. You crash into the glass, or what do you think is the glass? There's cracks, spider webbing, but you don't break through. In fact, what you thought was the glass is a pane of ice that cracks, collapsing all over you, covering you with flecks and particles. Almost instantly, you can see the ice begin to build up in front of the storefront once more. So I need everyone to roll me initiative.
So it's a D6 plus
Your
brains modifier plus
your speed
stand speed modifier.
modifier, yes. Yeah. Nice. Let's see.
Okay.
What is it again? Sorry.
1d6 plus your brains modifier plus your stand's speed modifier. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong one. All right. Done.
Mine should have a +3 to it.
Oh, whoops. You can just edit it yourself.
Yeah.
And then I need the bartenders. Liza, what did you roll for your initiative?
12.
Okay, let me add that in. All right. So, Liza, you're the I guess first. I don't know how. Let me double check how ties work. I think it's just decided between you two. So, whichever of you wants to go first, Liza or Jocelyn.
Looks like Jocelyn was already trying to do something, so I'll let
Yeah,
Jocelyn
okay.
go first.
Yeah, Jocelyn, you crash against the what you thought was glass, but was in fact a pane of ice over the building or in front of the doors.
Is it shattered?
The ice has shattered. Yes, the door not.
Okay, she's then gonna casually open it up to get inside, as like, you know, she crashed into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's gonna kind of bring in a bike.
You touch the door, and as you do, a villainous action goes off. Your hand touches the metal of the door, and as it does so, you feel an insane chill, almost as if the metal itself had been chilled to many degrees below zero. Your flesh instantly sticks to the metal.
Can I defend myself in any way? Or...
How would you like to defend yourself?
So part of the bikes, like the bike and the suit, like the outfit that I have are like the stand, right? So I'll try and want to use my bike's kind of durability to kind of resist it, given that it's an all-terrain vehicle.
That would help against like the general permeable chill. Specifically, this is sort of like freezing. You know how when you touch something really cold, right? Like your hand sticks to it. So right now your hand is stuck to the metal of the door. Essentially, what you've made contact with. So what are you doing to prevent that?
If that's a thing that's going to happen. With my other hand, I'm going to shift gear and temporarily phase out.
That would work. Yeah. Okay. You attempt to phase through the door, and you can roll me your stand's durability for your power against whatever effect is going on here.
Oh, okay.
Essentially, it's to see who would react first, essentially.
Mm-hmm. That's a bad roll. Well, that's +3 because I did something dangerous. So plus 9? 9 overall?
9. That is enough. You do phase through the door handle right before you feel the chill, like sort of freeze your hand to the door. But unfortunately, you do plummet through the ground.
Yep, that's gonna happen. Yep. I'll be back. I'll be back up soon. I'll be back up my next tunnel. I'll sprout back up somewhere and make an attack.
All right. Liza, you're up.
All right. Well, how is everyone in here reacting to what's happening here?
They look terrified. They just saw Jocelyn literally fall through the ground.
What about her back here? What is
she? Looks bored.
Liza is going to do some acting, and she is going to kind of like get the hell away from the door, to like about right here,
Mm-hmm.
like acting like what like just basically mimicking them, like what the fuck is going on, like her focus is on the door, right?
Yep.
And then she is going to kind of like, as she's like flailing her arms, she's going to attempt to summon Whippet to her hand.
Yep.
And she's just going to lash it in her direction, but not hit her with it. Just to see if she reacts to seeing it.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if she flinches.
Okay. You know what? We'll do. Roll me your stand's speed, and we'll contest it with
Alright.
her bravery. Actually,
15.
I need to double check something. Liza, what's your stand's type? Okay. So you don't actually have a type. It
Yeah,
seems.
no.
Okay,
Nope, it's
your
just
type
normal.
is- Got it. Okay. Interesting. All right.
So wait, is your stand visible at all?
No, apparently that is my mistake. So it is not visible.
A ghostly whip. Yeah,
yeah,
only
okay.
stand users can see it.
Okay. Never mind then. Yeah.
Yeah, the stand is formed like
Gotcha,
it's a creature in that like the pummel of the hand, pummel of the handle has like an eye that's like darting
Gotcha.
about, looking in all
All right.
directions.
Right.
But it can't leave her hand.
There is no reaction as the whip strikes out toward the woman behind the counter and stops just an inch before striking her. She doesn't even move.
All right. She'll kind of get a hold of herself and kind of see what everyone else is going to do first, how they react. And she'll have to make a decision. I'm going to go here and make a secret action.
Okie Alright, Eric. Unfortunately, you are not shielded from the elements. Yeah, you're not shielded from the elements, as the temperature plummets, and you feel the warmth begin to leave your body. How are you trying to...
Would you say his jacket is paper thin?
Well, this is Eric, not Jet, but...
Oh, sorry.
Eric, what is your plan to avoid the sudden chill? These sub-zero temperatures?
He'll have his creature-like stand wrap around him to try to shield him from the elements temporarily, like a coat.
Okay. This will be your stand's durability roll, please. Alright, as the stand, for now, wards off any subsequent chill.
Lizards are usually cold-blooded, but not in this case. Alright, seeing Joshin fall to the floor, it's probably...
You've seen her do this before.
It's probably a sign that something happened to her that she didn't want to happen to her. Everyone out here? Look through the window, see what's going on.
Mm-hmm. You see the two cartel members freaking out. They just saw somebody plummet literally through the ground. Liza is pretending to freak out, and the woman behind the counter seems completely unflappable.
Alright.
Actually, if you can move back, that actually activates the secret action I had.
Okay.
If my secret action was if someone steps next to this window, she will attempt to lash at it with her whip to shatter it.
Okay. Yeah, You. I'm not gonna require a roll here simply because, it's not a. Well, like it's glass. Your stand can smash glass. The glass shatters apart, spraying you, Eric, with shards of glass. Thankfully, your stand is still wrapped around you, and then sort of manages to interpose itself between most of the glass, you yourself. The rest sort of catching on your clothing. Unfortunately for you, Liza, and everyone else in the building, the cold suddenly rushes in. Whatever warmth was in the building is now lost, as everyone inside the grocery store is also exposed to the elements. You watch as frost begins to build on every single item, sort of slowly coating it with a thick sheen. We need to roll for these cartel thugs as they attempt to resist the cold. Liza, what are you doing to attempt to resist the cold?
Let me think. I would say move, but I can't really do that in an action or in a moment. Can I perhaps dive like between the shelf here and like press against the wall as like the cold's blasting in? You can get out of the way of the.
Yeah. This would be your. Yeah, you can try. This would be your bronze essentially. Your speed, attempting to avoid the cold. As you don't manage to avoid all of it, but you do manage to avoid the initial chill. You take 2 points of damage. Eric, the window is now open to you. Yes, Liza?
Just to clarify, your health is real health, resolve health, and
real health. Your health is your real health.
That's it?
Mm-hmm. Resolve health is essentially your resolve points.
Okay, and how much damage did I take?
2.
Wow, I only have 4 hit points total. Wow.
What? No. You shouldn't.
You said it's just your real health, right?
Your real health is a number of d6 equal to your bronze. When you roll, what did you roll your health as?
Sorry, I'm not quite.
So
my bronze is 4.
Okay, so your
is it 4d6?
Or let me double check.
Yeah, it's a d6 per brawn point, and then you add your stand's durability dice.
So 66.
Health. Your health is a d6 for every point of bronze. And then you roll durability. So, yeah. What is your stance durability?
2d6.
2d6? Wait, you mean 3d6 KH2, right?
No, my durability is 2d6 for my stand.
Oh,
It's
okay.
C.
Oh, it's C. Gotcha. Okay. Then yeah, so it would be 66. So your health is 17. That's your health.
Got it. Okay. Thanks. All right. So okay. Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess Eric will jump to the window.
Yeah, you jump through the window. You see frost sort of begin to build on these 2 cartel members.
Okay. How's this lady doing?
She doesn't seem affected at all.
Suspicious. Eric will begin to guess the enemy stand. It has some ability to control the weather.
Weather forecast.
That is partially correct. So I will allow you to spend your resolve point, and they will lose 1 Bizzare point.
Fair enough. And there's no physical manifestation of a stand I can see.
Not that you can see.
Alright. That's a secondary action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. In main action, he will... he'll step over here. And he'll use his main action to go into hype man mode.
Hype man mode, okay. Jet, you are exposed to the elements. You feel the chill begin to creep in. How are you fighting off this cold?
Do I care because I'm made out of paper?
Yes, you are still a person.
Would it help if I made it my costume, which is made out of paper, into a snowsuit?
A snowsuit. Yeah, I would say you could roll your stand's durability against this.
Okay. So, his paper will fold itself from his ash costume into like a full body snowsuit.
Mm-hmm.
13.
Alright, yeah, no. You ward off any sort of chill. You are nice and toasty inside your paper snowsuit.
Am I able to do a secret action? It's my turn, right?
Yeah, it is your turn. You can take your two actions.
Okay. At the same time that I am making myself a snowsuit,
Mhm.
he's going to release a bunch of paper from like his core as
Mhm.
like the snowsuit is sealing up.
Yep.
So a bunch of paper will fly into the building, and isn't it who of our
Do you have enough
allies is looking?
speed to get into the building?
Yeah, I'm going to do that as well.
Okay.
But I want to make a snowsuit for somebody else, so I just want to see if there's.
That is not an entrance. The entrance is over here.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
how much can I move?
Let me. So you.
This
what-
this is in feet. Is it supposed to be in
Oh
feet?
no, it's supposed to be in meters. Ay. What is your
Speed?
your stand speed?
7. Sorry, 7. The fuck. B.
7. B. So with B speed, I believe you can move 40 meters. I believe. Let me double check.
40.
Oh well, your
Wow.
stand, so like your colonies can move. You yourself can move 20 meters. 30 meters. Sorry. Your with B speed, your stand, your colonies that you send out can move 30 meters.
All right. Which of our friends looks like they're getting affected by the cold the most?
All of them.
No, did anybody take damage from the cold?
Liza did.
Oh yeah, Liza did.
Nobody else
No.
says that? Okay. The papers that he released from his core are going to wrap themselves around Liza to make a snowsuit for her as well.
All right.
Are you weather forecast?
All right. So Liza, you have
if she wants that
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, by all
Yeah.
means.
you have a paper snowsuit around you.
I should have just enough paper to maybe make a fist or something to fight with and to keep myself actually able to move and keep warm. So that was one of my actions. Do I have anything else that I can do? I've moved a little bit. Do the cartel members look freaked out?
Yeah, they look terrified.
Some of the papers will add to one of his fists, and he's just gonna knock this dude out. Hopefully.
Okay.
So he'll punch him.
Da-da-dum.
Cartoon snow fist.
Cartoon Snowfist. Okay. He's just going to attempt to punch you back. Roll your strength against his bronze.
Power?
Power, sorry.
Oh Jesus. +4.
Okay. 9. As
9.
you send him staggering back as you power through his guard, and he just stumbles. Whoops.
Do you add your modifier to your roll?
No.
For like.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Next up is
I'm gonna prepare a secret action though.
yeah. All right. You see snowflakes begin to coalesce, manifesting into some sort of strange spider-like creature outside the window. Jet. I don't believe. Yeah. Eric, you wouldn't be able to see this. Neither would you, Liza. As a storm of icicles erupts from his body as it sends them flinging towards you, Jet. What do you do?
He's gonna try to catch one with his oversized mitt.
One?
How many are there?
It's just like a storm, like a think anime
Oh, okay.
like machine gun swarm of icicles.
Okay, well he'll whip around with the big mitt and kind of extend his fingers all the way, so that it's like a baseball glove to catch all of them. Really fast.
Think of it as an emerald splash that can actually hurt something.
Oh my god! No one can just block the emerald flash.
I want to try to so I guess instead of a mitten that he had made to punch this guy, he's gonna make it turn into like a baseball glove that's part of his snowsuit, and he's gonna try to catch them all really fast, like catching a bunch of baseballs.
All right, yeah. This will be your speed roll.
Sure.
Okay.
8.
Jet.
Oh,
I can't
shoot.
see what's.
Okay.
I can't.
We're not supposed
I
to
can't.
see it.
No.
Go ahead.
Jet, I can't see what's happening, but I feel as if something's manifested outside and is about to attack you. Keep your guard up. See, this is my 5-man bonus.
All right. So you can use your. You can add your Eric's hype man bonus. Holy moly! All right.
14.
Yeah. Okay. 14. You catch all of the icicles. As you sort of like catch essentially like a barrage of ice in your massive, oversized baseball glove. Unfortunately, that triggers a secret action. As you catch all of the ice, it immediately melts, soaking the paper of your stand.
Okay, so my hand's fucked up.
I need you to roll me durability against the secret action roll.
Sure. 13.
Can I hype man this too? It doesn't say there's a limit.
Yeah. There is no limit. You can hype man every single contested roll that you can see.
Jet, watch out! The ice is melting. The enemy's attack was merely a diversion.
Oh Jesus! All right.
19.
19. You manage to disconnect most of the paper that is immediately soaked before it can permeate and ruin the rest of your body. Normally you would take damage, however, in this case I'll say it's only a colony's worth of damage, aka you only take 1 damage.
Alright.
As you successfully defend against the ice and snow. Nola will... Okay, that was her... She used her secondary and her primary. These thugs... this one is not going to take being hit lying down. As he reaches from behind him and sort of grabs the... this is one of those, like, round pedestals. In this case, it's holding, like, seeds to grow for your garden. And he picks it up and he brings it smashing down on you, Jet. What do you do?
Well, I do have a snowsuit made out of paper. So I guess my paper will just try to deflect the blow.
Alright, you attempted
Wherever he's trying to hit, if it's my
Yeah, yeah,
back or my
it's-
shoulder. It's probably my back because I turned
Yeah,
around to
yeah,
catch
yeah,
the
it's your
ice
back.
roll.
Alright, so it'll be your stand's durability. You rolled a 12.
Jesus. I rolled an 8.
Watch
Alright.
out, Jet. He's trying to plant that thing onto your back.
Oh my god! Holy Christ! What is up with this? You have like insane hype man rolls. Alright, with,
14.
with Eric's
Oh,
warning.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. This is also a cartel member.
This
so
is a
I
cartel
also have
member,
a
that is correct.
bonus.
You do have a bonus. So, the metal display just sort of shatters on your paper stand, breaking apart, bending metal splinters and bends and snaps.
And that shit gets like right back at him.
Yeah.
Like boing.
Alright. As,
Does he take damage?
yeah. So you rolled 8 plus 6 is 14. What was your, cartel?
+4.
Plus 4, so 18. You rolled a 12, so you take 6 damage. That is enough to put him out, as the splashback of metal shrapnel sends him down, clutching bloody wounds. The other cartel member sees this and just books it. He's going to spend his action to dash as he rushes out the back door. Liza, you're up again.
All right. What has she done so far? She's just been sitting there, right?
Yeah.
All right. And she still looks disinterested?
Yep. It's like she hasn't moved an inch. Her expression hasn't changed. It's just leaning on the countertop.
Liza's going to walk over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she's going to try to put her hand on her shoulder.
Alright. You put a hand on her shoulder, and as you do, a chill spreads, freezing your arm as all warmth is suddenly chilled from your very limb. As a secret action pops off. This is no person. This is just a statue made of ice and snow. As how are you resisting the sudden loss of warmth, the sudden cold?
So just this
What is this? What is this right here?
Those are spices.
Let me think. Liza is going to attempt to hop up onto the counter here.
Mhm.
Well, let's see. How high is the ceiling in here? Is it really high up, or is it pretty low?
It's pretty low.
Okay, yeah. So she's gonna attempt to like hop up onto here, and one of the overhead lights, she's gonna try to like punch her frozen hand through it next to the
okay.
warm bulb to thaw it back out.
All right. Yeah. You know what? That's pretty creative. I don't know what roll I would do for that. Let's do speed, or not speed. I guess it will just be your bronze since you're trying to act quickly. So, okay, yep. And we'll roll their secret action roll.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
That's not a spawn at second shift employee. That's just a statue made of ice. Liza, be careful.
Oh no! This is the roll you needed to be big, Doge. Liza, you react quickly, though not quick enough. Your body is frozen, almost as if you had struck somebody of some sort of vampire that drained all of their blood to freeze your arm. You've
hold
heard
on.
stories of. Oh, okay. You go ahead.
She is wearing my snowsuit. Could I just lose that colony instead of her getting hurt?
I would say this would be something you would have had to have planted a secret action for. And be honest, did you or no?
Well, no, but the intention was to protect her from things when I did put it on.
I was interpreting it as protecting her from like the constant
Yeah, the
sub-zero
cold,
shit.
right?
Would it just be like
This
a
would-
contested
It's like
durability
a
roll?
layer over her skin.
It's all right. It's all right. We can.
I would say for a direct reaction like this, where it's not just a chill that she's warding off, but an actual like attack on her, this would have needed its own secret action. Does that make sense? This isn't like a passive attack against her. This is a directed attack, specifically because she touched the statue. You know, it's like in part 1, you know, where Dio like moves all the blood away from his limbs to make it ice cold. That kind of situation. So I would say no. Liza, you attempt to thaw the limb, and you act quickly, but not quick enough, as your limb is chilled and frost-burnt. It hurts to move, as you feel like you've got some muscular damage there. And you take 6 points of damage.
All right.
You do still have your action, as you have not taken your action.
You said 6 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Well, I used up all my movement though. I haven't seen the spider out there, have I?
No.
So I don't even know it's out there. So, there's not really much I can do. I don't know what's going on. So, with that having been a statue revealed, Liza's just gonna use her last bit of movement to go here, and that's gonna be the end of her turn because she doesn't know the spider's out here, so she doesn't even know there's something to attack out here.
Jocelyn, you pop up out of the pavement.
But I pop up with extreme speed.
Yep.
Because the momentum is conserved in my stand. Do I see this spider?
Yeah. No, this is visible.
Okay. So basically, as I like pop up out of the ground with extreme speed, I'm gonna hit the air brake and then redirect the momentum to make an attack against this spider thing.
All right.
So just a straight power attack.
All right. You make a straight power attack, as it's just going to tank it.
Okie dokie. +3.
Oops. Let's roll 3k6. Yeah. You smash into it, and part of it shatters.
What the hell is this thing? It's like some oversized bug made of ice.
I'm not
Is
just
this
some
the
oversized bug. I am OMD.
What is it called?
OMD.
OMV.
OMD.
What's it? What? What is this reference to?
You don't know.
It spoke. What the hell? She's gonna take a secret action, and that's her turn.
All right. Eric, you're up.
Are there any boxes around?
Oh yeah, there's boxes all over. This is a grocery store.
Alright. Where I need to stand. Up here,
Alright,
I guess.
you're putting your stand up there?
No, where would I need to go?
Oh, there's boxes there, there's boxes here, there's small tiny boxes here. It depends on the size.
Eric will go up here, open up this box and reach into it, and try to pull out something that can warm up the place.
Okay.
Precision.
Roll me precision, please.
Hello?
Yeah, you fetch yourself what appears to be a one of those like handheld flamethrowers, not the ones with the backpack, but like, you know, like one of the ones with like the canister hanging underneath it.
Okay. What's the distance? Okay. We're running back down here. How's Liza looking?
She looks pretty rough. She's got like her arm partially frostbitten.
Okay. Well, setting her arm on fire would not help her with that, so... He's just gonna... Is the ambient temperature still... Does it seem like it'll still try to hurt us?
The ambient temperature is dropping. Oh, I forgot to make you roll at the start of your turn. Sorry. Yes, the ambient temperature is still dropping.
I'll just roll another durability for that.
Right.
For the improvised coat.
Right. You resist the cold.
Alright.
Oh. That was supposed to be a GM roll.
Did I see... Was I able to see this thing out here, or...?
Yes, yeah, it is a visible stand.
Okay. Can I step in Jet's space?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alright. Eric will... Excuse me, 1 second. He'll try to point the flamethrower at this thing and shoot it at it.
Alright. You blast it with the flamethrower. I'll say a flamethrower is... It is a weapon, so this is not you using your stand. This will be your... We'll say this is your brains for aiming. And since this is a weapon, you get to add the weapon's modifier to the roll. In this case...
I did say the item's quote-unquote quality was determined with my stand's...
Oh, your stand's durability. Yeah, you know what? Okay, then that's correct. Yeah, then we'll use your durability roll. Alright.
Alright, so aim of brains.
Yep. And the thing gives a massive freak, as you seem to have found one of its flaws, as it does not seem to enjoy fire. Sorry, wait. No, just roll your stand's durability.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. And it shies away from the flame, fire licking at it, immediately melting part of its visage. Ah, flamethrower! Who carries a flamethrower with them?
I do. He'll just...
How do you think he got burned?
Yes, in the alternate universe, I'm a pyromaniac. He'll step out of Jet's space and that'll be his turn.
Alright. The bartender does not move. Jet, you're up.
Okay. Well,
So how does communicating strategies work?
You guys can talk to
Yes.
each other. Yeah. You can take all the time you want to discuss. This is Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. Anime discussions. Don't consume time.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. No, you're good. So I want to use this as my secret action. I'm going to talk to you about it before, though, so we can decide
Okay.
how that's going to work.
Yep.
So from now on, I think that if I do make like a suit on somebody, I would like it to like be able to do damage transfer, and if you find that to be acceptable, I am okay with it being more than just my colony dying.
No.
Like
So-
I don't mind if I no. I'm just saying like if I put that in my intentions now, so that it could always be a secret action.
You can put it down as a secret action. Keep in mind that when it is a contested roll, the specificity of the secret action will affect how much you get to roll for it. So you can write down a secret action of whenever somebody attacks someone wearing one of my stands, I intercept the attack. But because that's a very general secret action, you will only get a 1d6.
Well, wouldn't just the colony take the stand damage first before that?
Yes, if it's attacking them in a manner that would attack the colony first, yes. Now, if you want to be more specific, like let's say the next time an icicle is fired at somebody wearing one of my stand outfits, I want to intercept it. That becomes much more specific, and thus you get like a 3d6 to the secret action roll. That's why I require the secret actions. You can write down the specificity. If you want it super general, you can make it super general. If you make it super specific, you can make it super specific. Keep in mind you can only have a number of secret actions saved down equal to your brains.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put a general thing for Liza. That my stand will intercept anything that is going to hurt her or attack her. Okay. So I watched Jocelyn attack this, right?
Yes.
With her bike?
Yes.
And did the bike take any like frost? Like, is it looking frosty since you touched it?
The bike does not look frosty, no.
Okay. I'm gonna take my lighter out.
Okay, yep.
I'm gonna set my fist on fire.
Okay, you will take damage from this.
That's okay.
Alright.
He's gonna put like a small layer of like a different color paper on the tip of his fist.
Yep.
So that it will just burn a colony. And he's gonna use the force behind his like full stand to punch.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so you would take 1 point of damage as your colony dies during this attack. But you can make a fire-based attack against the enemy stand. This will trigger the negative flaw. So go ahead and roll as they will contest.
Negative flaw?
Yeah, they have a negative flaw when attacked with fire.
Okay. Yeah, so the comic fist will be a flaming comic fist, and I'm gonna do this twice if that's okay.
Right,
or is making the fire a part of my?
That would be an action essentially, or a secondary action, but you have 2 regular actions instead of regular.
Durability?
This would be a power roll. You're punching, aren't you?
Well, what if I light my whole fist on fire instead of like the extra paper?
I mean,
then could I use my durability?
Okay. This would be you taking the damage, not your colony. You're aware of that.
Oh, how much damage would this do?
I believe fire is just a 2d6. It's a normal environmental hazard. Let me double check.
It's okay. I'll just do my power. Or Is it okay? So using a lighter is a full action. Or is it like an extra thing that I can do?
It's your action essentially to light your fist on fire.
It's as far as I know, as long as you're not making a contested roll, it's a secondary.
Jet does not have a secondary due to the fact that he is a colony stand. He has two main actions rather than a main and a secondary.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he'll do the extra layer, so it will be power.
Okay. Right. You smash through the icy defense as it shirks back, flinching from the heat and flame as you punch it, sending it sort of like sliding on its icy legs.
Okay, take a damage.
Who lights themselves on fire?
Somebody's too hard to handle.
Can jet fuel with still beams?
Stop! Jet fuel, no.
In this case, ice beams, baby.
The stand skitters back. Damn it. You're too strong. I'll have to let Nola know. One last parting gift. As more ice begins to form, as it begins to fire another barrage of icicles, this time at Jocelyn. As a veritable wave of
It
ice.
triggered my secret action.
What is your secret action?
As he tried to move away,
Uh-huh.
I called this secret action Ice to Meetya, because when she smacked him, it was like a firm handshake. The sticky treads in the bike impacted against the spider, making it stuck to the tire.
Alright, it'll attempt to power over your treads, or your sticky effect. So this would be its power roll against your
Durability, right?
roll. Correct.
Yep. It's another +3, so +3 to this. 14.
Wait, why would you be adding +3?
That's after doing something dangerous, I get a +3, right?
This isn't you doing anything though. This is just a passive effect of your ongoing stand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Alright, it is in fact stuck, as it does not manage to overpower the sticky effect. Alright, so it's not flinging the icicles at you. As it's stuck there, it gives a shriek of fury, and instead it explodes into a hailstorm of ice and snow. Jet and Jocelyn, you two are caught in this effect.
Oh, does the stickiness not prevent that?
No, it's blowing itself up instead, since it cannot move.
Oh. Okay.
As it turns into a wave of ice and snow. How are you guys stopping the essentially the ice shrapnel grenade going off?
I'm going to attempt to use the friction heat generated by the wheels spinning to try and strike it back, try and put it out.
Okay, that's a bit of a stretch, but I'll allow it. That'll be like, let's say it's like a speed roll to see how
Like
fast
a
you can
speed-
spin the
Yeah.
wheels.
Yep.
Jet, how are you resisting the shrapnel grenade? The ice grenade?
Literally burning rubber.
His suit will expand outward a little bit, so when the shrapnel hits him, it'll still go through the paper, but it won't penetrate his body underneath.
Okay, I like it. Alright. Speed from Jocelyn, durability from Jet, please. And
Do I get my +3 from this?
yes.
Okay.
It rolls a 9. So
13.
Jocelyn, you melt the wave of ice fragments sort of flying your way. Jet, your puffed out suit manages to block most of it, though a few shards come and pierce you in the chest, making it through the paper shield that you've erected around yourself, as you take 2 damage, Jet. Unfortunately, this creature seems to have vanished, as it kills itself in a last-ditch effort to strike you all. The snow continues to fall, but it seems that whatever was here is no longer there, and the temperature is plummeting further.
We should go check on Liza.
Liza's just kind of like clutching her frozen arm and like leaning against the shelves here, and she says, "Whatever stand this is, it is extremely powerful. The user, I don't think, even needs to be anywhere nearby."
Well, it blew itself up, but the effect's still going on.
That must mean it is a long-range stand. And
Either-
my guess is that it's been following us ever since. When did we start noticing it getting colder? Was it at the gas station, or was it at the laundromat?
Let me recall.
Is that you asking for a brains check to recall?
Yeah.
Alright, yes, roll me a brains check, it's DC 7. It started getting chilly at the laundromat. We first noticed snow at the gas station, but even before then it was getting cold at the laundromat.
So Eric would have noticed on his walk
Mm-hmm.
to come meet us.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should head over to the guns and stuff and visit the pharmacy, the meds and stuff.
Meds and stuff. The meds and stuff. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the pharmacy is called the meds and stuff. We do not have a tab there.
I do not have a tab with the meds and
I
stuff.
thought it would be drugs and stuff.
Drugs and stuff.
Well, I guess first we can trash this place. And there's like a shit-eating grin across Jet's face.
It doesn't seem like
'Cause he's wanted to do this for a long time.
It doesn't seem like that's necessary, as everything is covered in a sheet of ice.
And is this thing still here?
What thing? Yeah, it's a statue. It's like an ice sculpture. A very lifelike ice sculpture.
I wonder what's inside. Is it like wearing clothes? Did somebody take the time to put clothes on this thing?
No, the clothes are actually ice as well. Everything is ice on it, but it's just been like carved to a supernatural, unhuman level of detail.
So the grains and stuff is like it's like a Whole Foods, right?
Yeah, it's essentially like a Whole Foods.
So like lots of money goes into this business.
Yeah.
And shit's really expensive.
Yes. Though
So they
pretty much
must have
everything's
cameras in this place.
No.
What?
This is the 1980s. You think that they're gonna
Yeah,
put
they have
cameras in
cameras.
the? Yeah, but in a Whole Foods?
Yes. That place is expensive, dude.
No, there's no cameras.
Alright. Is this stairs go just
That's
so you
just
can
to
reach
like
the top
yes,
shelf?
yes, it's to reach
Okay.
the top shelves. Yes.
Okay.
Can I heal with the spin out of combat? Doesn't sound like I should be able to.
I would say no, because otherwise they could just heal all wounds.
Yeah, but there always needs to be a healer in the party, right? Like, even in the
Okay.
past, there was always a healer.
Yeah. Well, not in part 3. But okay. Sure. I will allow a attempt to heal. Liza, go ahead and roll your spin.
You could limit it to like whatever his brains or something. Like how his brains modifier. Do
That's
those things
already
out of combat?
that's already sort of how it works. Just go ahead and roll your spin roll, and you can heal Liza, Eric.
What's a spin roll?
believe it's 1d6 plus 1 second. Spin. Here we go. Well, what rank are you? 1, 2?
2.
2. Okay.
It's normally I heal them based on
It
the
is-
spin bonus.
It is. Spin can be created. Okay. Do you have any objects to add spin to?
Yeah, one of my pockets just creates my spin top thing.
Alright. Then. Yeah. You can attempt to start building up a spin.
Right. There's not normally a roll associated with it, so I want to know if
Mm-hmm. I believe you can't go higher than your bronze score. Is that?
rank 2 takes away the limit.
Ah. Okay. It'll take you some time to build up the spin, but if you want to take a break here, you can attempt to build up enough spin in an object to heal Liza. It'll take you some time, but you could do so. Do keep in mind you are still exposed to the elements here, as it's no longer like there's no windows in the store.
Also, we need to get back to the gas station to see
Okay.
what's left.
Let's get there first then.
All right. You can say what you want to do. Is there anything else you'd like to do in the grocery store before you leave? The grains and stuff.
Eric will check the freezer section.
There isn't a freezer section. There's just like frozen things here, sort of lying in the open.
Heavy, where's the freezer section now?
Okay, fine. You check the freezer section. It's the whole store. Are you happy?
Yes.
Okay.
What is this thug wearing?
Like button-up shirt and like pants.
Long sleeve or short sleeve?
Short sleeve.
Damn. All right. Yeah, Liza will say, whatever we do, we need to do it fast. I can't. I can't stay out here in this weather like this. I'm not dressed for it.
Let's go then. Does Eric recall the name that the remote stand mentioned?
Enola.
Nola?
Enola.
Okay.
Like,
Okay, good. We're going to the gas station? Is that what we were doing?
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Right. As you attempt to head to the gas station, the bartender still hasn't moved. As you attempt to sort of like regroup with him and head to the station, you realize a thin sheeting of ice has covered the bartender, sort of trapping them into a frozen prison.
Oh.
Damn. We need to get them thought out before we go any further.
Is my flamethrower still up?
I would say that you've gotten your one use out of it.
Okay. I'll go put another one into this box.
Is there another building nearby we can go into?
Yeah, there's another building nearby. You can sort of get inside.
Yeah, just to help thaw the bartender out.
Okay, you carry the
In the
bartender
warmth.
with you. Yep. As you do, you get inside and Eric, you just flamethrower the bartender trying to thaw them out.
It's like putting a candle near.
Oh, okay. So you're just like flamethrowing near her.
Yeah,
Okay,
like a little Pompeii.
Okay. Near them. Sorry. All right. Yeah. you carry the bartender indoors to another building, and you sort of flambe them, trying to thaw them out. As you do, you sort of see them begin to melt, and the ice thaws away, dripping onto the ground, though they make no further move.
Is she alright?
Whatever you have with your spin, you better do it, because I don't think they're doing very well.
Yeah, Eric will. I'll just examine their physical condition with his brains versus.
Yeah, you check. They have no pulse. They seem to be dead.
Oh,
What?
oh dear.
Liza will say, "All right, we need to find some sort of blankets, warm clothes. I will try to do some CPR. That's the best I can do." And then she'll start trying to do some CPR.
Just in case, Eric will also attempt to heal them with spin, but
They are dead. Spin cannot affect them.
Yep.
Liza, you attempt CPR, but unfortunately, it's been too long. The corpse, it is a corpse at this point, was frozen practically solid. Though it seems what they actually succumbed to was suffocation encased in their icy prison. The temperature, however, was not conducive to keeping them in a resuscitatable state. However, as you do begin attempting CPR on them, you do find that there was one thing sort of clutched in their hand. It appears to be a bright pink, sort of cassette tape almost. Something that you can put like into a radio.
Liza will take it, and then she'll just look to the others and just shake her head, and she'll say, "Niet, they're gone."
Damn it. Not again.
Well, we gotta finish the job, right?
Yeah. At least I hope that's something she left behind for us. He looks at the tape.
When we get back to the safe house, we'll take a listen. But for now, we have a gas station to deal with. Plus, whoever the stand user is has something to answer for now.
Right.
The problem is they could be anywhere. But yeah, she'll start heading back to the gas station.
All right. You head to the gas station.
Does the weather seem to be getting worse again, or about the same?
No, it seems to be the same. The temperature isn't dropping further.
Out of curiosity, does it seem to be affecting the whole region, or just like an area around us where we're going?
It seems to be like, it seems to be affecting a broad, like, 1 mile area in the city, centered around where you guys are.
Got it. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Like, people are talking about it. They're surprised. Alright, so you return to the gas station. Oh wait, I need to delete bartender. Alright. It seems the place has seen some conflict. Actually, quite a bit of conflict. In fact, the Yakuza have been fully mopped up, it seems. There's a few injured cartel members. Bullet holes decorate the interior where gunshots have essentially marred the walls. This man is on the phone here. He seems to be talking rapidly.
Yep. Liza will clutch her arm and was I able to heal any of it with the spin?
I would say
Or
yeah.
no?
You can heal it with a spin.
Okay.
So you just like during your walk, everyone Eric can sort of patch everyone up with a spin.
Okay. Liza will say, "All right then. What is the plan for taking care of these? What? 3 of them? I say we just go in and get it done with quick.
Just make it quick. We don't have too much time with this ice around, right?
Duh." Liza will we'll just start heading towards the front door.
All right. Bum.
Spooky entrance.
What does it look like happened in there?
It looks like there was a fight. It seems like it started off with a brawl and ended with a gunfire. This man seems injured. He's sort of like lying against the counter. It seems like he's got like a stab wound. This guy is sort of like going through all of the shelves gathering supplies, and this one is on the phone.
Okay. I want to crash in the window with Jocelyn.
Okay.
I hope you don't mind if I do a little window shopping.
Jesus Christ. Alright, you smash through the window. This guy gives like a almost girly shriek of terror as the bike just like erupts through the window in front of him.
You look
This
pretty
guy.
tired.
Oh, come on! Alright. I'm assuming you're wanting to fight them. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh,
We're kicking their ass.
Let me.
Oh shit! You got 4 brains. Holy shit.
You gotta be a big brain if you want to be a spy.
I think I accidentally rolled one of the dead ones.
Oh, wait, no, that's not right. Sorry. 8 plus.
Oh yeah, +3 because it crashed into a window.
So that's 11.
Alrighty. Liza, what did you roll?
I rolled a 14.
Okay.
You can go first, Rickson.
Everyone rolled. Okay. Jet, you are first.
Sorry, mine's actually 12.
Oh. Okay. Oh
I
wait.
should have got a 14. Let me update it.
Did you skip Liza? Oh, okay.
No. 1 second. People had. Alright, so what is everyone's things correct now?
Yes.
Alright, so
Yes.
Jet and Jocelyn, you both rolled a 14?
Yeah.
I rolled a 12.
Okay. Sorry, Jocelyn and Liza, you both rolled a 14?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Which of you wants to go first?
I think I instantiated the action, so
Okay.
I think maybe I go first, then
Alright.
Liza follows up.
Yeah, alright.
This is the traditional ride on their face, and you basically use their head to as like a stool to kind of leap off it. to the
All
next
right.
target.
Yeah.
So power attack.
Mhm.
I think the bot left. Not hearing any
Oh,
music.
yeah. Let me restart the.
So kind of like thunking with his head with the back tire to kind of jump to somebody else. So this will be a power attack. 15.
All right. He will attempt to like batter you aside with this one good arm. No, no. You sort of smash his head against the counter he's leaning against as he is out. He was
Yep.
already injured. He's just gone now.
I'll continue the momentum if that's okay to move
Yep.
to the next guy.
Yep.
I'll move to the back entrance. Basically, I'm on the countertop here. There we go.
All right.
Okay, that's the turn.
Liza, you're.
Liza is going to walk in, kick the door open,
Okay.
and then she's gonna step in and she's gonna point to him and she's gonna go freeze, and use whip it on him.
Okay. He cannot see it now. Since I was I thought you had the stand let them see that, but since they cannot see it, it is unopposed.
So basically, you point at them and they freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're not a stand user, it's
okay.
just
Yeah. So.
and it's going to wrap around his neck and
Alright.
attempt to like choke him,
Okay.
and in addition to applying her stand ability.
All right. Just roll power.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Okay. He takes 10 damage. He is still up, but barely, and cannot move. Jet, you're up.
He'll hop through the window that Jocelyn went through. He's gonna shed the protective layer that was on him, and I guess for a brief moment he's naked, but then it will form back into his like
All right.
his suit clothes.
I'm afraid that
Eric's
triggers.
flaw.
I'm afraid that triggers Eric's flaw.
He's just gonna throw. I think that's as far as I can move.
20 meters. So.
Yeah. So he's just going to. Oh damn. Okay. He'll throw a jet from his arm into this guy. So this will be a colony attack, which is a little bit
Okay.
worse.
Yep.
He's just gonna like barrel roll it into his
Alright.
body. So like as hard as possible. It doesn't matter if it gets destroyed. Can I roll durability?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 2 ranks lower.
Yeah. 2 ranks lower.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, it's against a cartel member.
Yeah, it's against a cartel member, so
So
that is in fact an
that's
8.
9.
9? Okay.
9.
Wait, it's a +4. I thought we said it was a plus.
No, it's a +4.
Okay.
Listen, listen, it's not
Alright.
my fault. We're only
Alright.
fighting cartels right now.
Alright,
This
alright.
shouldn't come up as much as it does.
Alright, yeah. That is enough as it puts him out. You see him sort of like his eyes roll up in his head, but he's still standing straight up. Anything else?
I'll throw another one at this guy.
Okay. He sees it and after watching it obliterate his friend, he's taking this paper plane seriously. As with one hand he begins spraying the air between you and him with the submachine gun in his hand. So it'll be
Great.
have 2d6 from the submachine gun plus his
It's a
aim.
12.
Alright, as you weave the paper jet in between the bullets as it impacts him. Unfortunately, it loses quite a bit of momentum as you're sort of doing the maneuvers, so it only hits him with a little bit of force. Alright, Anything else, Jet?
That's it.
Eric, you're up.
Eric walks up to the door. This is a double door, right?
Yeah.
He walks up next to Liza. And he has his arm over his nose, and you notice there's a little more blood in his face. That might not be fake blood. And in America, Liza, we say trick or treat. He looks a little flustered. He'll take out a top from his pocket, spin it, and throw it at this guy.
No, this guy's already unconscious. He's just standing up
Oh.
because Liza has him frozen in place.
Okay. Who's still left? This guy?
Yeah. This is the only one left. He is armed with what appears to be a submachine gun.
Okay. What's the range I can attack with my throwing object?
There's no real rule for it. I would say it's however far you feel you could throw an object.
Here, since it's the top,
Damn it, it's still feet. Why is it doing this?
instead he'll slide it across the ground so it since spin doesn't lose momentum on its own, it'll just keep spinning towards
Alright.
direction.
Yep.
So swing across the ground to his feet.
Stub his toes.
You stub his toes. Alright. You can make... Are you trying to attack him with your spin, or... What are you
Yeah.
trying to do? Okay. Since the spin object is small, this would only be a 1d6. So you can add 1d6 plus your brains, and then... I'm blanking here. Oh, and your spin bonus, whatever your spin bonus. In this case, I think it's just
Just this one.
just +1 right now.
It's a 9.
I
Oh,
see.
but he suffers a -5 because of his flaw.
Right, because
Oh,
you saw Jet
Charmed by
shirtless.
charmed by chess. -5 when in the presence of large packs. Well, very large packs. So yeah, it's a 3.
So it's a 3.
4. 4.
4. So the thug is going to attempt to kick the top right back at you. Just gonna kick as it goes spiraling right back towards you, Eric, sort of plunking you in the middle of the forehead as you were a bit too distracted by Jet's pecs to react. As you take 4 or 6 damage.
Damn it.
This thug sort of like drops the phone he was holding, and with both hands, just sort of immediately presses the gun sort of at you, Jocelyn, and lets loose the entire magazine as he's just spraying the area with bullets.
Time to phase, baby.
He's spraying the whole area. I could try to phase, or I could try and attack back. Because I've learned that attacking back is how the system works. Is there a chance that I could deflect it back with the bicycle?
Yeah, that would be a precision roll.
Yep. Well, my precision isn't as good, but I'll try. So, get a +3 to this, so it is... Ooh, okay. That's a 6 overall. You know what? What can I use Resolve for again?
You can use it to re-roll a roll.
Yes, I'll use a point of Resolve to re-roll this.
Okay, so you can re-roll it.
8 plus 3, it makes 11.
Alright. As you manage to deflect the hailstorm of bullets, one of them sort of like cutting a gash, a light cut past this man. As he stares in disbelief as he just watches somebody on a bike do stunts and deflect literal bullets at point blank range. Seeing that that was the outcome of his surprise gunfire, he just calmly lays the gun down onto the counter and puts his hands in the air. This one's out, this one's out. Liza, you're up.
Oh crap! I accidentally just closed it. Can you just choke that guy out?
Yeah, you can roll power, I guess, or
Okay. Give me 1 second. All right, it's reloading. Okay, good. Yeah, she's just going to just basically like yank on it and just kind of choke him out as he's frozen there.
Oh no, he's already unconscious. Jet knocked him out.
Okay, then she'll just release the stand's power and let him just drop.
He drops.
Yeah. And with that, the stand will coil back around her arm, and she'll take a few steps forward and look around and say, "Well, is there any more of them?"
1 second. My roll 20 just crashed.
Because this guy is surrendering, so.
Yes, he is surrendering. 1 second, my roll 20 just crashed. There we go. No, there's no more. It's just me.
Well, then it is your lucky day. You should stick around to tell others what happened here.
Yeah, exactly. I'll tell anyone who wants to know. Who are you?
Oh, so he can, since I changed out of my Halloween costume.
Yeah, he sees.
He can see me now.
Yeah, you're.
Does he know who I am?
No, he doesn't. You're famous, but like not like visually famous. Like if people were to describe like oh you know that one crazy Latino guy that fell in with the Yakuza, like they'd know who you're talking about. But just looking at you, just look like a Latino guy.
Okay. Well, Jet's gonna walk up to him rather menacing-like, and he's just gonna knock him out. But not before, saying something in his ear, which
Alright.
we can leave up to interpretation, but it's gonna be something in Japanese.
Okay. Oh no, Jet to da.
Homo.
Oh my wamo.
Why?
Oh my wamo. Oh no, Jet to
And
da.
then,
Yeah.
he's not gonna make a comic fist for this one.
It's just
He's
a regular
gonna-
punch. Okay.
It's just a regular punch.
Alright, you just clobber him unconscious.
And then I'm gonna search his pockets because
Okay,
that's
you
what we
search
do.
his pockets. You find a grenade.
What the fuck? I don't know what kind of value this has at the guns and stuff.
We should hold on to that. I have a little bit of training with it if you want to give it to me.
He tosses it to her.
I've never used a grenade before.
Liza will deftly catch it and kind of stuff it into her purse awkwardly.
Eric steps back because when
You play a hot potato with a grenade.
He steps back. So, should we get going?
Is there anything we need to get from here before we head off?
I think we have accomplished what we set out for.
Are there paper bags behind the cash for
No,
customers?
plastic. This is the 1980s.
What? Yeah, that's people use the brown the brown paper bags to carry groceries home. at this time.
Nah, this is not a grocery store. This is a gas station. Petrol
Do they even have
products
plastic
only.
bags then?
Yes, what? Petrol products only.
Do they have lottery tickets?
They do have lottery tickets, yes.
Eric will pay for one and take it.
Oh, you know what? It's too bad that lady's dead because we could have used her premonition to get the winning numbers.
Not how it works, but okay.
That's not how he thinks it works.
Okay, that is how he thinks it works. That's fair.
He's gonna get a bunch of the paper bags or the plastic bags.
Petrol
and,
products for a
gonna-
gas station.
He's gonna load up on a bunch of stuff that he thinks that they're gonna need for the
Okay,
hideout,
this
so he
is-
doesn't increase his tab at the
Guns and stuff.
at the guns and stuff.
I mean, you loot it. It's like there's bottles of Mountain Dew, Coca-Cola. It's just gas station stuff. So it's
He
like
picks
snacks.
up only junk food.
Okay, yeah, it's only junk food. So you chips, beef jerky.
Are these tools?
Is that what you
Yeah,
normally eat?
like car repair tools, that kind of thing.
He kind of like puffs out his chest and says, I mean, how else am I gonna get this form?
That's what I'm asking. How do you get that form reading only that?
He just armful, like he puts his arm on one side of the shelf and kind of like keeps his elbow stiff and just kind of that's how he dumps everything into
Dumps
the eggs.
everything in.
The possibility that Jet's body could just be a fabrication of his stand comes in Eric's mind.
Well, considering how much mass he's always losing with all the paper that gets threaded, I can see he needs a high caloric intake.
That's a lot of words.
Over here, you see that this is the section that is trying to compete with the guns and stuff, as there are guns on display.
The heck? We're gonna need a bigger bag.
My god.
I think we should get going before any authorities decide to get actually paid for what they do.
In the distance you hear sirens.
Okay, he makes a quick box.
Alright.
And he'll dump everything in it, and we'll run out with all the loot.
You trick or treat with guns.
Adult trick or treating.
Adult trick or treating. You just grab a couple grenades off the stand and run. Alright, as you all return to the safe house.
So in theory, we should have enough food to last as long as we need to hide out here. I think.
I guess you also have
As
the
if,
body
as if
of...
everybody wants to eat junk food for the rest of their time.
Yeah. I guess you also have the body of the bartender now. So you have two corpses in your safe house now. One of which is a mannequin, the other one is a frozen corpse.
Well, I didn't think we took the bartender with us.
Oh, I thought you guys did. Okay, never mind.
Did we take the bartender with us?
I think we should have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she might not actually be dead.
I thought Jet said he wanted to take it, that's why. So.
Okay.
I did not say that,
I
but
mean, at the very least, we should keep it
Yeah.
in case the guy wants it.
also maybe they'll unfreeze once we kill the stand. Who knows?
Oh,
No,
we
no.
thought them.
No, they are very much dead.
Oh, yeah, then let's just dump it outside.
Well,
Oh
I
my
think
God.
I think perhaps dropping it near a hospital at least so that someone can bury them.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
mean,
if
Can we take them back with us when we go see the big boss?
he might not want that on his doorstep.
Yeah, but they're like a gang, right? So they might have some specific burial thing that they do.
Good point.
Why don't we keep it here and then see what we can ask them, and then we can deliver it to them if they want it. I think carrying a body with us over there is a bit.
Sussy?
Sussy is not slang from the 80s.
Suspicious, you mean?
Suspicious. Yeah. Sorry, ASL. ESL.
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't aware that sussy baka was a Japanese term.
No! No! You are not canonizing Sussy Baka as Yakuza slang.
The tattoo parlor. I'm assuming that they have like cellophane up there to like wrap newly fresh tattoos and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, he'll grab a roll of that as they walk
you,
through and
you rob the
We'll just
tattoo
wrap-
parlor.
we'll
Alright.
just wrap the body up in that so it doesn't stick.
Put it on his
stink up the
tab.
joint. Put it on my tab.
You can't just open a tab in every
It's
store.
the
Yes,
tags and
makes
stuff.
It's the tabs and stuff.
I mean, we're the new owners of this tattoo parlor. We could very
No,
much.
no, you're not. You're not the owner of the tattoo parlor.
It's okay.
One, you don't own the tattoo parlor or the safe house, period. You're borrowing it from Michael Georgios.
Well,
Two.
I'm gonna suggest to him next time we see him that it should be called a tattoos and stuff.
Okay, he doesn't own the tattoo parlor, he just owns the building underneath. Oh, Jesus Christ. You just robbed the tattoo place. You go in, you take cellophane, leave, don't explain.
Eric will see if his lottery ticket is a winner.
It is not, no.
Can I roll like a D1000 if we get a 1?
Alright, fine. Roll a 1d1 million, please. If it's a million, you won the lottery.
We'll start our own Speedwagon Foundation.
Damn.
Damn. Oh, you can get $500,000 instead of $1 million.
That's not how it works! Alright.
Oh well.
So close.
Poor Sprout's losing his mind.
This is the himbo crew, I swear to God.
It's just me. I'm the only himbo.
Alright. But yeah, you guys return to your safe house, your job for Juan completed. The trader will be happy to hear that his competition in the cartel will be too busy to pressure his own business. However, how you're going to break the news of the loss of his bartender, you don't know. But that is for next episode, as we will see. What information does the trader hold for you?
Alright, well thank you, Sprout.
Thank you all for playing. I
Oh,
hope you guys
yeah.
had fun.
That was a
Did-
cool session.
Very
you
much.
ever, you didn't make that transcript for me yet.
You need to PM me during the week when I am not busy, so I will
You
remember
have
to
to
type
read
it
it
out.
out when you're streaming.
I'm not gonna read it out when I'm streaming.
Why?
It's a secret. Only you know it.
Okay, tell me the secret. Because I might have told these guys by now if I already knew.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head off. Thank you so much, Sprout.
See ya.
See you, Maya.
Goodbye.
Thank you guys all for watching. We'll catch you all next Friday.
Right.